Hello everyone and welcome to my reaction to Kengan Omega Chapter 176. Last week's chapter brought about quite a bit of controversy, which is why views were up quite a bit, I assume. Rage does indeed inspire clicks. Hopefully, well, maybe not hopefully, part of my brain hopes that this is going to be such a chapter, but regardless, I'd like to try and hit at least 100 likes on this week's reaction. Let's see if we can do that. My prediction, especially based on this chapter, which is 3, initially was that Koga learned like one basic technique from each of the katas to help supplement his style because they're just really versatile and useful. In this case, it looks like it's probably just 3 techniques. Almost like these are 3 techniques that are just universally really fucking good. Use these. They're just really helpful. Hopefully that's the 3 things being referred to here. But without any further ado, let's get right into this week's chapter. You actually taught Koga the Nico Style? I wouldn't call him a student or anything. I only taught him because he asked. He's a way quicker learner than I am. Guess he's got a good eye. That he does. You sure it's a good idea to teach it that casually? Sure, I could teach you if you want. For real? Okay, you know what? I can't lie. That would be really funny if Oma just went around teaching people random shit from the Nico Style. Like, just because they ask. It's not like Tiger Nico's thing where he's like, yeah, I'm going to use you as a test subject for finding out if this suicide heart-exploding technique will make my heart explode too. No, it's just like, oh, you want to learn my magic martial arts? Okay. What do you want to know? I kind of want to know it. It might clash with my fighting style. I mean, I don't know, water kata would go really good with you. Stay on your toes, Koga. He hasn't broken yet. Alright, how many pages do we have? 17, okay. A shorter chapter. Was that Aiki? Could have been some other technique I don't know about. I have to watch out for that. Okay, so it wasn't Leonardo saying, have you mastered the Nico Style? But he's cautious. Though caution can breed indecision and delay, and that could be bad, especially given the fact that Koga has a really fast reaction speed. And now they're squaring off again. The Supernovas are preparing for another clash. Thanks, Oma. Nico Style's already come in handy. There are only 3 techniques I can say I've mastered so far. I won't hold anything back. I'll use them all. Okay, so he knows Weeping Willow. Oh, fuck. So he knows more than 3, but he's only really good at using 3. That's fine, I guess, but his style still better be mostly karate, or we're gonna have a problem. Nico Style Adamantine Kata Iron Breaker. Okay. I'm gonna assume that's one of the other ones you imagined. You know, I mastered. I thought it was gonna be indestructible, but I guess Koga is trying to be a bit more of an offensive fighter. But looks like Leonardo just dodges out of the way of it. Or maybe parries. I think he might have parried it. Is he gonna go in for another grapple? No, he's just parrying. Wow, what a rush. But Leonardo's weathering it out. Leonardo hardly ever uses strikes. He uses an extra defensive style where his extraordinary striking talent is specialized entirely in parrying. Parry, 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 parry. I like it. I dig it. Parry and counter. Ooh! He went in to break his elbow. Did it work? Or he dislocated it, maybe. It cracked, but it looks like his arm still works. Is he using bone binding? That hurt like hell. Ooh. Interesting. Koga goes in for an attack that hits Leonardo. He notices it. It hurt. How is his fist this tough? Leonardo stopped parrying. He's ducking and weaving to save his life. Ooh. Must have used it too long. Using too much of that goddamn adamantine kata. You haven't mastered it. Leonardo goes in for a tackle. And there's the tackle. Now he's shifting his position at breakneck speed. Is Leonardo about to dominate on the ground? Ooh. Oh, this won't be pretty. Is that a, what's that called? A rear naked choke? Is this it? This isn't looking good for Koga. I don't know who I should cheer for. That guy's one hell of a ground grappler. I know. Hold on, Koga. Whatever you do, don't let go. Is he gonna try using the goddamn, what's it called? I forget. That like mirror technique that, Oma used on Cosmo, where he basically made him choke himself. I don't think that's working here. Hey! Hello, Liu. How to get out of a rear naked choke? Oh, sure, I can teach you that. What? I didn't know you knew ground grappling. I'm a Chinese kung fu specialist, so I don't do ground grappling. I'm wasting my time here. Listen, Koga. Just because you don't do ground grappling doesn't mean you don't have counters to ground grappling. So, man, Koga really is just going around to everyone, huh? Just learn from everybody physically possible. Now, the thing I like here is that it seems like this thing Koga's going to do to try and counter Leonardo has nothing to do with the Nico style. It's just Chinese martial arts, I guess. Say what? My expertise is in having grappling moves put on me, so I know how to get out of them. Oh, I see. So because it's outside your expertise, you've had to figure out how to combat it. There. Have it. Alright, there you have it. Now listen close. Why did I read it like that? There you have it. Now listen close. Also, Liu's looking really robust in that bottom panel there. That's a little strange. One way is to bite down. That works wonders. Joji would love this guy. Breaking their fingers works too. You want to go right for it in one clean motion. But both of them seem a little tough to use once I'm already in a hold. Isn't there any way to get out of a perfectly executed sleeper hold? Not a chance. Just give up. What the hell do you mean, give up? Well, listen, at least he's realistic. Listen, Koga. Sleeper holds are really simple moves, but they're tough to get out of once they've been executed. So the best defense against them is to stop your opponent from executing them. I know that, goddammit, I'm not letting go no matter what. Well. What are you gonna do? Are you gonna, like, leap off and smash your back into the ground or something? Narishima's in a really tough spot right now. Is it only a matter of time before he gives up? Yes, this is curtains for Narishima. You shouldn't be too fixated on him. I don't want you repeating my mistakes. How'd you get in here, Kiryu? Isn't the Kengan Association on the hunt for you? Why didn't you ask that question when he was there during the preliminaries? Though I guess this is a much more secure facility. That was cool. You taught Narushima his techniques. Oma, you can't shake him off. Is it over? I'm gonna defeat Koga. He's not going to lose now. He's just barely keeping a grip on his arm. He's still struggling. Yeah! Just give up. Don't you get it? This is checkmate. You can't turn this around. What kind of bullshit is he gonna pull out on this next page? What's he doing? He's just barely getting a breath in. Just give up. You're waiting for a miracle that won't happen, and I'm the miracle of Sao Paulo. But the deadly crisis continues. What will you do now, Narushima Koga? That's a good ending panel for the chapter. I like that. Okay. Alright. I want Koga to use less Nico style. I don't like how much he's using it. But I like that he's training and things from other people. Or, you know, I like the Liu cameo that didn't really serve much of a purpose. Presumably this was just him chatting with him while he was at Purgatory. But what is Koga going to do? Can Koga win this? I wonder. That is the question. Because it would be, frankly, quite the subversion for him to lose in the first round. I mean, Ryuki says that he won't, but we have characters say shit like that all the time. Man, that'd be crazy if Griever's least likely to be correct prediction actually came true. That would be nuts. That'd be crazy. I mean, I wouldn't have an issue with it. I imagine most of the fan base would be quite happy about it. So, yeah. But anyway, that was a pretty alright chapter. Okay, not the kind of horrible shit we all feared we would be getting. Koga is still very clearly struggling in this fight, to the extent, like, if he doesn't break out of this hold in the next few seconds, he's going to lose. He's in a very tough position. I don't know what he's going to do to break out of it. The most I could imagine him doing is somehow managing to stand up and just smash Leonardo against the ground or something. And I have no idea how he would do that. Because as Liu says, it's basically impossible to get out of this kind of hold. But you know, it's Kengan. We have magical martial arts that can do the impossible all the time, so I wouldn't hold your breath on that one. Anyway, with that, that's all for this week's reaction. If you enjoyed, please be sure to like, comment, subscribe, and click that notification bell so you don't miss any of my uploads. I do Kingdom Mega Chapter reactions every week. If you enjoy discussing Kengan Omega with other people, or you just enjoy the content I produce on this channel, I highly suggest you check out my Discord server. I have a link to that down in the description. Thanks for watching. I'll see you guys around. Take care.